guys, Jeff the Nature Guy here at Zoo Montana. Time to talk about one of my favorite animals. We haven't checked in with him for quite a while, and I'm talking about this little cutie right here. See if he wants to come over and say hello. Oh my gosh. Is that not the cutest thing? This is Scout, the eastern screech owl. Now, when he looks at the camera, you're going to notice maybe something. He's going to look at me all day. But his left eyeball doesn't look quite right, and there's a reason for that. Unfortunately, he was hit by a car. Now, owls and cars, they don't really get along, and the reason is because their eyeballs, well, really all birds of prey, their eyeballs are fixed in their head. So like all owls, these guys have huge eyes. The eyes are so big, there's no muscles behind their eyeballs to move their eyes, so they're stuck in their head, and that's why they turn their head about 270 degrees. Well, problem is, when they're flying up above the road and they see a mouse, they're going to fly down, try to get that mouse, and they're not going to be able to see that car, because they can't move their eyes, coming down the road, and boom, they get hit. That's exactly what happened to this little guy here. So unfortunately, because of only one eye, well, owls, they really need that double eyesight, that binocular vision, in order to get their food. So he was deemed unreleasable and came to us here at the zoo. But the cool thing about these screech owls, guys, this is as big as they're gonna get. He is full grown despite that little tiny size. And believe it or not, this is it. Maybe a little bit wider, but that's about it. Tiny little things. He weighs a whopping 4 ounces. And get this, they are very common really throughout the United States and even here in Billings. And the cool thing is, in Billings, Montana here, we actually have the western and the eastern screech owl, which are pretty much the same bird. The other cool thing about screech owls, they can come in different colors. This guy here is a gray one, but they can also come in a rusty red color. And there really is no rhyme and reason to that. A gray mama can actually have red babies. How cool is that? Now, the best way to know if you've got them in your backyard is not by seeing them, because you can imagine this guy camouflaging with the tree, very difficult to see. Listen for them. And when you think of that typical hooting call of an owl, that is not this guy. He sounds like a horse neighing or whinnying up in your tree. So don't worry, you're not going crazy if you gotta think you have a horse in your tree. You got a screech owl. And the best way to get them into your backyard is to actually build, I'm gonna pull this up here, one of these things. Check this big thing out. This is actually an eastern screech owl nest box. We actually have plans on how to build this right on our website. Go to our website, have mom and dad help you out, build one of these, put them in your backyard, and believe it or not, you may actually get screech owls in your own backyard. And my gosh, they are such a neat bird to have around. You gotta love them. But guys, until next time, I am Jeff the Nature Guy with Scout, our eastern screech owl. We'll see you at the zoo.